Hello all, Project Wargaming here with an update on some projects that I've been working on. So one of the things that Dad and I did when we were playing the ACW campaign was I came up with a card set that I used to produce a random table. We had to add in more details and things like that to really flush out the board. But I found these cards were really helpful, and I knew I wanted to go back in and kind of redesign them and shine them up a little bit and make them a little bit more presentable. So I've done that and created a PDF and have actually uploaded it to my website for free if anybody wants to go and download them to use them for their own tabletop games and trying to create some kind of random board. But obviously these started off as ACW in mind, but I imagine as I move into World War II again or other places, I will probably use create some cards that are a little bit more specific to those areas as well. So just to walk through quickly what they are is they're all cards about 2.5 inches square. They have just various items on there, and then so various items. I've created like 4 sheets. I think there's like 168 cards total. 4 sheets. Each sheet has like 24 cards on them. So 4 sheets are just the basic core that I have that I just are always in the card mix. And then I have 3 other sheets that you can add in to produce a little bit more variation. So this is like the wood set. So all of these cards, well, they just are titled woods in the corner, but then they are obviously just more cards of woods. And then there's a hill set here that has hills and different types of hills that you can add in to that. And then there's also what I have just termed the specialty cards. So this is like a large swamp, a large hill, large rough hill, small town again, swamp. Yeah, so wooded hill, sunken road, and then our large rough ground area and another sunken road. So anyways, that gives you an idea of the variation. What I do to use them and to help me set up my table is I have gotten a dry erase board, and I have marked it off, gridded it off, basically for the board or the table that I have. So it gives me the number, and each one of these squares represents a foot of the table that I play on. This is a little bit bigger than what I actually have. I think I have 1 foot too much up there. But my table is basically 5 foot by 8 foot long. And all I do is shuffle up the cards, and then I just randomly put those out to give me the basic kind of idea of what the area is going to look like. And then to add in some variation to it, I typically, when I have 2 types of cards or two cards that are of the same style that come together, then I will roll here, and on an even roll, this woods is actually connected together. And then I would roll here. If I get an odd, then those are actually separate from each other. So that's just what I do. Open ground is always treated as open ground. I don't do anything different there. You can also go in and, have each player can add in a special card to the deck. Maybe that gets drawn. You can do all kinds of stuff with it. But anyways, this gives you just a good base, I think, to play around with. And I found it very helpful. And Dad and I were really happy with the variations of tables. It always seemed to make sense, and it always gave us a good kind of starting point, and we didn't have to worry about someone feeling gypped because they created the table. So anyways, that's it. Like I said, these are up on the website for free, so feel free to download them. We'll talk to you later.